set this one, but I am going to take some concealer on a flat angle brush, and I'm going to fix the contour on my nose while I'm doing my liquid. So first I contour here, like I cut through all that bronzer I put here, and I place concealer there in kind of like a V shape to carve out my nose. And this is one of the reasons why I stopped wearing red clusters. So I couldn't really carve out my contour how I wanted to when I had them on. Now I'm carving my nose using concealer. And you don't have to do this. This is just what I do, and I've been doing it for quite some time now. So some gotta be right. Whenever I don't do it, I don't feel like my makeup is nice. But I'm just carving out my eyes and my nose in the shape that I want it to be. And then I'm just gonna blend it out. Like powder puff, there's nothing on here, and I'm just gonna press that concealer in for an airbrushed type of finish. See? And like I said, there's nothing on here yet. And you're just gonna pat all of that in so it mixes together. Okay, now I'm gonna fold it, and I'm gonna do the same thing to the nose contour. Yeah, and just blend out those edges. I like to use this powder because it neutralizes all that extra yellow that could come from your concealer. Ooh, I almost forgot. I was supposed to bring that blush back over a little bit more for those harsh lines. You just bring it over just a little bit to cover up those harsh lines you might have got from concealer. Same thing with the bronzer. You can do the same, clean up some of that blush so it doesn't drag your face down. And that's just what I do. I like my makeup not to bring my face down, to take it up. And I'm gonna be using this Ube birthday cake. And you're gonna dust that kind of over the eyebrows too, so you can set your brows. And some people set like their whole face with a powder. I don't like to be that matte. I still like to be a little dewy, but I'm gonna take the powder and I'm gonna arch out my nose with that powder. It may look crazy right now, but it'll come together. And last but not least, I'm gonna set my cheeks. Okay, so what I like to do my lip combo in between, so you can start seeing what the look looks like. So I'm gonna take the remaining powder and I'm gonna pat it on my lips. Okay, I'm gonna start off taking MAC Chestnut and I'm gonna line my lips. Once I line my lips, I'm gonna dust away my powder before I do any glosses. See what I mean by how neutral that looks? It takes all that yellow out. Now before you get scared, we still have to add blush and bronzer. So don't be scared when you dust away your powder. You still got steps that'll warm everything. But now that I dusted away my powder, I'm gonna go back in with my lip liner and I'm gonna just go back over it. Essence lip gloss in the shade Flower Bomb, and I'm gonna go over it. Okay, and I think last but not least, I'm gonna go over with this pink lip gloss by Essence, and I'm gonna put that where the brown is. There we go. And that is my lip combo. On to the next thing. My Juvia's Place in the shade Volume 1. I'm gonna use that one shade as a bottom. And I'm just gonna set my blush. Being that the blush is orange, you can honestly add as much as you want. And you just look, I don't know, like more bronze to me. Like it just brings so much life back into the face. That's the orange blush. And I'm gonna put just a dab on the nose. Just a little dab. Then I'm gonna take this eyebrow brush and I'm just gonna carve out my contour that I did earlier. But I'm gonna do it a stroke at its own. Oh, by the way, another little hack. When you do your eyeliner, use a powder puff to pull down your eyelid. I think it helps with the creasing. I got done pretty quick. I'm waiting my watery eyes to go down before I go to the next one. Ooh, man, I swear, eyeliner is it's so cute, but I swear, it takes so much out of me. I low-key, I don't know if I'm messing with the fact that I put more on this eye than I did now. Okay, that looks a bit more of the same. I'm gonna do a winged eyeliner, only to like finish the whole cat eye aesthetic that I got going on right now. So let me find my liquid eyeliner. Welcome back. I'm gonna use the Better Than eyeliner, and I'm gonna line my eyelids. Now, if you don't know how to do winged eyeliner, you can always use tape. But I've been doing it for a long time, so I just wing it. So I'm gonna take that flat concealer brush and you just line it to fix where you messed up at. And don't feel no type of way if they look like they do not match. Girl, they could be cousins for all I care. Because honestly, once you put the lashes on, nobody's gonna notice anyway. And by the way, I'm using this Hyperglow MAC highlighting palette. And I just put it on my cheek with a little mini brush and I bring it outward and up by the eye. I'm gonna take the Fenty Beauty Extra Thick and I'm going to just put that on my eyelashes. And honestly, some people don't wear false lashes, so this is the Kiss Glue from the hair store for like $4. But I started back wearing lash strips instead of clusters and like getting my lashes done, because once the clusters ain't clustering anymore and the lashes clusters, excuse me, and the lash extensions aren't as full anymore, the makeup doesn't look how it should. Like, now that you're done, you can start setting the face. So first I'm gonna go in with the one size powder milk. And that's gonna be my first thing I set with of many. Ooh, I almost forgot something, but I gotta wait on this to dry before I add it. I'm gonna show y'all what it is. I like to use the MAC Cosmetics finishing powder in the shade Dark Deep to bring all of these colors together. So I'm gonna let this sit for a few more seconds, and then I'm just gonna okay. Now everything should all be together. Now I can go in with my Morphe Life Proof setting spray. Once that is set, I go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Matte Airbrush setting spray. Shake it up. This is for the oily skin girls. If you got oily skin, I would say use this one. If you got dry skin, I would say use this one. That's the regular one. Once that is set, I go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Matte Airbrush setting spray. Shake it up. This is for the oily skin girls. If you got oily skin, I would say use this one. If you got dry skin, I would say use this one. That's the regular one. I use both because I got combination skin. If that wasn't like, if that wasn't kind of like clear. But after that, there's one more spray that we got, and that is the one size on Till Dawn spray. But before I put that one on, I'm gonna do one more touch up. I'm gonna do one more touch up of the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless powder under my eyes before I completely set everything in place. And this just makes sure I stay airbrushed. Just a touch up. I'm gonna set. And there you have it. That is my step-by-step summer makeup routine for the brown skin girls. If you are my shade twin, I wear the 6.5 warm in the Dior Fair Skin foundation, but this is the matte.